everyone, welcome to Review Time. I'm your host Islip, and again I am still outside reviewing in my backyard. I'm probably gonna do one more review out here before I call it a day. But yeah, today, right now I'm gonna be reviewing this dude, the StarCats Star Rescue Dino-Combiner, not Swoop. Now these were originally being done by TFC, and you can see some of the TFC aesthetics in the designs when I transform them. But since then, another company has taken over and actually produced these. And yeah, now when you get them out the box, it's pretty much the way you see it now, like this. Oh, you get everything in a big baggie with individually bubble wrapped and bagged bits, so you get them loose. And yeah, let's go ahead and get him the way that the instruction booklets tell you to. Well, first off, these things, you don't take them off. According to the instructions, these things aren't on there at all. And he didn't come with weapons. He came with these and the hand, which in case you don't know, this is not even a slight. This is a direct knockoff of the Junkion Blacksmith Fists. I don't know if they got permission to do this because they're selling a lot of these, you know, like these. But this is in here, and you get a bunch of Junkion Blacksmith weapon parts. Not all of them. You can't make a full super sword, but you get a bunch. But this is what comes with him and the instruction booklet. Now, this is how the instruction says he's supposed to be transformed. Yeah. Let's take a look at another Swoop. And let's see. Mistransformed, same exact way. I wonder what could be the problem. Oh wait, let's see. On this one, I forgot to slide the shoulders back to help make the legs so that it looks more bird-like, even though it's a pteranodon. But yeah. So I wonder, since this is supposed to be a Swoop, I wonder what can we... Oh, look at this! Look at this! You can unpeg the arms from the sides of the... Oh, look, and it's on a swivel! It's on a swivel! Oh, yes! And... well, that looks a little bit better, does it not? Having it down like that. Actually, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to rotate the hips around like so, then rotate the feet like this, and then you can close it up over the back like so, and then you will be able to peg this peg right here into this hole there so that it stays secure. That's what you're really supposed to do. But whoever they got to transform and take the pictures obviously had never transformed a Transformer before. So, yeah. And I have the instructions, and I'm not even going to bother whipping them out because, for the most part, they're not very useful. At least for this guy. And then you're supposed to tuck the things like this, and then you've got a Pteranodon or Pterosaur that looks like this. Now, you know, that's okay, that kind of looks okay, but I actually like to take the wings off here, take them off the back here, and fold this back like that, and then actually plug the wings in right here on the boosters or the legs or whatever. And it doesn't slide, the peg doesn't slide all the way in, but just enough to get that in there, and then turn. Oh, that's upside down. Slide that in, and then turn the missile so it's lined up straight, because that only makes sense. Do the same on the other side. Whoops. Do the same on the other side. Damn it! I said do the same on the other side. I put a little nail polish on this one because, or no, it was the other one. Never mind. I don't know why this one's giving a hard time to go in, but okay. Then you line everything up. Turn. turn that, and you cannot pop these missiles. Don't come off. They're actually fastened underneath. Don't know why, but you do that, and now you have a pterosaur with a much better wingspan, and it looks much better from underneath. I mean, technically his legs wouldn't be, well, they would be kind of behind him like so, but just not that far. But that looks way better, in my opinion, than the stock transformation. And then just leave the Junkion blacksmith parts off. You don't, they're not necessary. And you can pose the wings if you don't pop them off. They are on a pin joint there, pin there, so you can pose it so that it looks like he's flapping to get it back on. So it looks like he's in mid-flap, you know, maybe swooping in to get its prey, or just, you know, put it straight like this if you want to, and you know, it'll be a little blocky, but you know, still it'll look better than the way it was before. And just have him, you know, swooping in, because his name is Swoop. Oh, it's not Swoop. Now, to be honest with you, I mean, this looks pretty good. Oh, and let's see, articulation there. This looks pretty good, but it doesn't really feel like a Dinobot to me. And the plastic is pretty good too. And there's like, I don't know if you can see it, there are silver, you can kind of see the speckles in the paint. It's okay. The classic is good. He's okay. Let's go ahead and transform him into robot mode, and I'll show you why. To me, it doesn't, aside from the colors and some of the molding, I'll show you why it feels more like a, sort of like a Power Rangers Zord than an actual Transformer. I mean, the transformation is very similar to some of the, you know, swoops. Especially the Energon swoop, you know, just bring the feet down. At least this one has fists. You bring the feet down, bring that up, and bring this down. And again, instructions have you plugging the wings in at a weird spot. Instead of now in the back post where it would make sense, now they say plug it here on the side of the arm. So let's go ahead and see if I can do that. So yeah, you plug it in at basically at the elbow is where you're plugging the wings in. And if he's standing straight down, that looks blurry. That looks okay. You know, it doesn't look too bad, you know, and you can, you know, tilt it back and whatever. And that's fine. But then once he starts moving, okay, well, now we have an issue. Now we have an issue. I mean, and then I guess you can kind of put these in the fist and use them as blades, but that's crazy talk. So we'll just stick them back here where they should go. They should just go in the back. This is where they should go in robot mode, and then all you have to do is pose it how you like. You know, you can have the wings arched, have them down, sort of like a cape, if you will, like, oops, crossing over each other in the back, and just be like a cape. If you want to, you can do that. However you want to do it, it's up to you. So I just kind of like them flared. I just love robots with wings flared, like they're about to take off or something. And that head, that robot head, which you can't see now, let's do this. That is not a swoop head. That is, like, you got these Frankenstein bits out here, and I know what they're for. I figured out what they're for, even though the instructions doesn't show you. But you got these giant bits. He's got like this big helmet kind of thing, and then his face is just this weird Optimus Prime ninja mask thing. No. Swoop has a face. I don't know why people are starting to make toys of swoops with no face. That's bullcrap. Give him a damn face. So, but yeah, otherwise, pretty cool. It's got good articulation. He's got 360 head. He's got up and down movement, rotating there, rotating at the upper arm, elbow. His hands, because of transformation, can bend down like that. So he's got a waist. He can go that far forward. He can't go very well. He can go all the way back like that, but you're ending up rubbing the hip on the bottom of the abdomen. Rotates at the upper thigh, double knee bend, and his feet can go almost all the way back. So yeah, you've got a lot of posability. Size comparisons, if you can get him to stand. Size comparison, there he is, and here is Masterpiece Grimlock. So he comes up to Masterpiece Grimlock's crotch. And go ahead and get this one quickly transformed into robot mode. This other Swoop I've got here, which isn't a bad Swoop. I mean, he could have been a little bit better, but he could have been a lot worse. And he's definitely better than the Grimlock. I think it's a decent Swoop. But there he is next to that Swoop, and that Swoop is, I'm gonna say, a little bit bigger than a Deluxe. So this guy is about a small Deluxe size. Yeah, because the Scout would be up to his chest. So yes, about a small Deluxe. So now we're gonna go to arm mode. So first you want to do is unplug those. Pull this out, and you can see there's the TFC influence right there, the peg. Take the Dino head and put it straight up like so. Now, according to the instructions, we're gonna rotate this so that it's at an angle like this, and then, oh no, wrong way. Rotate it so the screws are facing the back, and you want to have these indentations on the inside. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the hand, plug it into one of the ports, and then plug it into the other, and you can see there's a peg here and there's a hole there in the leg, so everything will peg together, and that's nice and sturdy. And then what you're supposed to do according to the instructions is you take these, and then I think you're supposed to like bring them to the side, and then put the put the wings. Sorry, put the wings in like this for the Dino-Combiner. You know, put the wings on the side of the figure. Whatever, the side of the figure. Just imagine there's two of these, and you're supposed to do it like that with, you know, two of them. That's stupid, especially because now this is where the pegs come into play. See, there's pegs on the head of the pterosaur, and you've got peg holes right here in the shoulders. If you just take this, flip it up, plop it in, take this, flip it up, plop it in. Now that keeps that secure, and then just rotate these down like so, and then you just have a decent arm right there. And then you take one of these and you put it here in the hand, just like, let's see, is this the right one? Yeah, that's the wrong one. Just like the Junkyard Blacksmith version for Predaking. And then in this mode, you've got bending there. If you need to, you've got bending there, so you've got a double bend, rotation, and then of course you'll be able to swivel the arm. The wrists, well, they do rotate actually. They rotate right there because it's just a peg. And then you've got a decently articulate arm, and it looks decent. It looks much better than having these things hanging off. So now, I got these from TF Source for $69, and I think they're worth it. Individually, they're good. Combine mode, well, we'll get into that when we get into that. So that's it for this review. I'm Islip, and I do like this figure, especially with my personal transformation over, which makes sense. I'm just following the apparent design in the figure. I'm not like breaking the mold. I'm not thinking outside the box. It just, everything I've done just makes sense compared to what whoever was doing the instructions thought made sense. Anyway, I like this figure, and as an arm, I like him. So I'm Islip, and that is part 1 done.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, Cybertron! With your hosts, Kingston 333, Adam, Oscar, Max Ross Linden, and for Mercy, Holson, it is 9 9s, T2 RX6, Skullface, Rain 9, Islipcocoliso, Dr. What, and Blunghole, the tapeworm of Unicron.